Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome to this episode of LEGO Speed Champions. In my last episode, I discussed the 2015 LEGO Speed Champions, which was the first year of this beautiful series of cars. And they followed up in 2016 with this beautiful series of cars. And so this is the 2016 collection. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 vehicles, although 6 of these were in 2-car sets. So let's talk about each one in order by item numbers. So item 75870, not that matters to most people, but is this yellow gorgeous Chevy Corvette Z06, and it has 173 pieces. And when it came out, you could pick this up from Walmart, Fred Meyer, Target, etc. for $14.99. So it is a great toy. It's a great collectible. Whether you're young or old, or just love cars. If you drive a Corvette, own a Corvette, always wanted to, here's your more affordable version. So every one of these cars came with a driver, and some of the sets came with more than one minifig. And so we've got the driver inside the Corvette, and it's got that. I know it's hard to create the look of a car with 6 studs wide and in this scale, but I think LEGO always does a great job with the pieces they have available to them, because that does look like a Chevy Corvette. Love it. Item number 75871 is personal favorite of mine because I have a Mustang. This is the Ford Mustang GT. No particular year, it's just called the Ford Mustang GT. It does have the 5.0 liter emblem on the side, and of course the and I just noticed something. So I bought this one. Oh, I bought all of these after the fact. I did not start collecting Speed Champions, sadly, until these were all collectible and not $15. And so, funny story, I had one of these and I gave it to a young family member, a nephew who is about 8 years old, and he of course probably took it all apart and destroyed it and lost most of the pieces. Then I realized I needed another one for my collection, and so I went down to the Lego shop in Eagle, and they were going for $175. Ouch. But I just noticed, like, at this minute that the graphic on the grill of the Mustang is upside down. I did not build this, so I bought it after the fact. So I'm gonna hopefully just be able to flip that piece upside down instead of having to remove the sticker, which is not ever a good idea. Now I want to maybe double check all the stickers just to make sure. But it's got that classic blue with white stripe down the middle Mustang look, which is awesome. Driver on the inside. So note to self, flip that sticker over. Item number 75872 is the Audi R18, and so if you just look at the look for the Audi emblem, which looks like the Olympic kind of symbol with the 4 circles. Olympics is a little bit different than that, but it does remind me of that. And so this is the Audi R18 e-tron Quattro, and this one, and the reason I know the difference is this one is kind of a different racing style of car, and it has the number 1 on the side. So I made a note to myself, the R18 e-tron Quattro, because they don't always say it right on there. Although this one does. If you look at the top of the windshield, it does say Audi e-tron Quattro. So gorgeous car, the black, white, red theme with the silver on the windshield, and it's just a cool looking car. It's got that definite track racing look to it. Another Audi came out in the same year. 75873 is the Audi R8. And this is the one that I picked up first. It's the Audi R8 LMS Ultra. 175 pieces. And remember, all these were $15. Individual cars were $15 each. And this one, I think I'm missing the driver. I need to find the driver. And most of these that have spoilers, the spoilers are on a bendable arm that allows you to choose the angle, which is really cool. It's a cool feature, and depending on how you like it to look, you can adjust that and change it and put it however you prefer, which is pretty cool. So good looking front end, mostly just stickers to show the detail on the front. I always wonder when I look at the bottom and there's some different colors popping out, I wonder if, because remember I didn't build these, I wonder if that was original, and I would doubt it. It would probably not be yellow on a car like this. If you look at the bottom of this Audi, it's all dark grays and blacks, and this one should probably be the same. And so if I ever want to make these, put these back to original and make sure that they're original, I would double check that, verify that by looking online. You can find the instructions on how to build all of these online, and you can find the colors that they should be. All right, item number 75874 was two cars. So I can put these guys over here together. It was a two-car pack, and it's the Chevrolet Camaro Drag Race. And so you end up with two Camaros in one pack. And so this originally was 30 bucks, right? So it's $15 per car, but it also came with some other little pieces and 3 minifigs. So what's cool about this is we have the classic older Camaro with the oversized rear wheels and just kind of the center hub on the wheel to give it that classic 60s look. Big engine in front here, spoiler on back, and just the whole stance and whole look of it. Getting no driver, missing some drivers. Just screams 60s Camaro. And then the 2016 Camaro that came with it, just the opposite. It's got the modern look, a little bit lower down. The wheels fill the fender well, but it still has, you know, we're kind of used to this shape on the front of modern Camaros. Didn't have it so much in the older Camaros, but these days we see that shape driving down the road and we know it's a Camaro. Now remember, I'm a Mustang person, not necessarily a Camaro person, but they're still classic American muscle cars and deserve respect. So love the set. You get two cars for the $30. I wish that's what I paid for it. All right, next up, item 75875, my favorite, right? I think you probably know this right away, that this is gonna be my favorite. It is the Ford F-150 Raptor and Ford Model A Hot Rod. This was a $50 set. It comes with the truck, the car, and a trailer. And this one I actually did build and had a good time building it. I love the fact that the Raptor has shocks. I think that's just a cool feature, and independent shocks. Like it can rock side to side and up and down. I mean, it's just very cool. The trailer does pop off, and you can also unload the car from the trailer. And you know, the classic Model A hot rod, it just is, you can see why it's my favorite. It's just black with the flames, the open cockpit convertible, the big air intake on the top of the motor, Ford emblems on the headers. Just super cool all the way around. So red tail lights on the back, yellow headlights on the front, red hubs, which is the classic look. So absolutely love it. The trailer has little places for the tires to sit so it doesn't roll off so easily. Just a ball and hitch system, and then the ramps help to hold the car on the trailer. So we'll just drive that guy right over there. That's my favorite. Love it. So that brings us to the Porsche pack. So we have two Porsches. This was 75876 is the item number. The Porsche 919 Hybrid and the Porsche 917K. Now the 917K is the red one with the number 23 on the side, and I love it. I just love the looks of that race car. Just killer looking. Driver sits pretty far up front in this one, hands on the steering wheel, sticker dashboard, so you can see the gauges. Classic racing number on the side, usually in a circle back then. Drivers would, the racing numbers would be on a circle. In this case, they cut the circle a little bit shorter to make room for the sticker that says Porsche. All black wheels, and I just love it. Love how it looks. I love cars, and you wouldn't think I'd get excited about Lego cars, but anything cars. Because these look like real cars, that's why I love them so much. I do have some Lego cars that are just the little cheaper ones that don't look like anything specific. They have just wheels, and I don't get so excited about those because I like the shape and the history of a real vehicle. All right, so this one is the hybrid, the 919 hybrid, and so the number right on it is 919, so that's one way to keep track of it. So it's a hybrid, meaning it is partially electric, partially gasoline. And remember, all of these, I didn't say this before, but all of these are based on real cars. None of these are fantasy cars. You would find, if you researched each of these, you would find information on these actual cars online, and these have all driven and raced and been out there on the road. So this particular one has that very similar, going back to the Audi, has that similar body style for that kind of racing. So kind of that strip down the middle that gives it that just classic racing look. So these are all of the 2016 Lego Speed Champions, and if you have a chance to find one, build one, or collect one, if you have one just sitting in your toy box and you don't realize how much it's worth, maybe protect it, put it up on a shelf. These things are awesome. So I'll catch you next time when we talk about the 2017 Speed Champions. For now, Mr. Johns is out.